Hey, Huckster here. What I might fear in this world. Might fear those religious people. Not just Christianity, but Islam, Judaism. Those people that believe in a future coming of a Messiah, whether it be the Jews expecting the Messiah, or Christians expecting Jesus to return, or the Muslims expecting their Messiah. The fear I have is that all these religions believe at this coming will be the end of the world. And the extremist of these religions throw dust in the wind about how this comes about. The United States, as a Christian nation, already has the power to destroy the world. But hopefully, there's enough non-Christians in America that will fight against bringing on Armageddon, end-time prophecies, which I see many Christians trying to do. They hope for and long for this end-time event. You know, if when Jesus walked the earth, some of the most radical statements he gave was to give up everything you have and follow me to be saved. That is words coming from someone who is expecting an end to come imminently. And it was. Jesus knew that the end he was talking about was at hand. And that's what Jesus and the apostles taught, that the end was at hand. This was 2,000 years ago. Today, religious fanatics believes the end of the world is at hand. But of course they won't go as far as to give up everything they got. Christians are just as greedy as anybody else. They will preach their belief systems of how these are the last days, but they won't give up what they got to follow that religion. I mean, I've seen Christians here on YouTube talk about throwing away 65 pounds of meat that they were practicing cooking, when every day over 24,000 kids die of starvation and other curable diseases, which are usually brought about by starvation. Just these people are not going to give up what they got to help feed the world. Even if they thought tomorrow was the last day, they wouldn't give up what they got. Jesus preached to give it up, to follow him, because he knew the end was at hand, the end of that old covenant world, not the end of the world as we know it. But that's what I fear. I fear that religious fanatics, no matter what religion it is, they're willing to do anything to save their ass. Most Christians will outright tell you in their comments and in their statements in their videos. They bring up Pascal's wager. It tells you right off the bat that they are betting on what they can get out of this. It's not what comes from their heart. It's not what they really feel. They're just saying, hey, I want the best of everything, which is heaven. I don't want hell. So they're being good to make it to heaven. They're not being good because they are good. They're playing this act. They're going through these steps to try to win that prize. And in the process, they point their fingers at everybody else. Tell them how far base they off and how they're going to burn in hell for eternity. Man, these radical religions, fanatics, scare me. Peace, love, justice, understanding, music, and friends.